And welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. Today it's going to be a show on why are we doing certain things and why are we doing them. Why I wanted to do this specific show was because I see that this question come back to the minds of many of us, and it's just paradoxal to not question it. I think that we often do things without knowing why we do them, and on some occasion we do things and we do know why we do them, but we don't always know the source of certain other things. So I thought it'd be interesting to get into that. So before I get started, I want to thank again new members from A New Daily Story, our Facebook group. We're almost at 500 members. And there's always new friends coming and new people celebrating, certificate of honor that they receive, certificate of achievement that they receive for their poetry, for a small short story, for a fiction story. Somebody who just got interviewed on a radio show. Anybody who wants to celebrate something that they achieve or they accomplish or they just get rewarded for it, recognized, they post, and so everybody can see and they can look at their work. And we are growing, and we are a group of diverse writers, really diverse. So we have all age group, and we have all culture groups, and just variety of type of writer, also of genre. So I welcome you all to go, because there's also free books and free guides and free documents and mini unit mentorship, and you can also sign up to get a mentorship on the group, and you will always get the latest update on the company and all the free offers and the class. And often I will do lives to update everybody on the group. So if you want to stay active with us, be part of the company, then that would be the best place to be. So all you do is you type A New Daily Story in the group section on Facebook, and you ask to join. And I usually accept a member within a day, unless I'm not seeing it right away, maybe 2 days. So we'd love to have you. There is no bickering, there is no bullying, there is no politics, there is no attacks or any sort of provocating statements or a feeling of this type on the group. So the group is open to everybody, if you're new and you need some assistance, then that's the perfect place for you to be. Also, I'm offering dream analysis. I love to do that. That's something I always do on the side. So for $10, and it's on my website at thecreativeart16.business.site on Google. And if you go there, you'll see. And you will also see all the new updated service. And if you're interested to know more, you can just go on my channel and subscribe on YouTube. My channel is Super Candle 30. The number 3 and 0. And just say, hey, I heard you on the podcast and I'm subscribing. Please sub back, and I will do that. And I would love to help you to promote whatever it is you have. I'm always up to help as much as I can. So any business, anybody serious in helping each other mutually, I'll do that. Anybody who works with me, or anybody from the group, you can help anybody you wish. I'm sure there's going to be somebody when you can get along more, who found your match, somebody that can help you in your business, or in publicizing your book, or publishing your book, or just advertising your book, or just getting the assistance that you need to find a cover book, image, or to find a flyer for your next book signing up group, or whatever it is that you do. Or maybe you have a course to offer and somebody help you to build the course for you. Also have a bunch of resources like this that if you go back and you scroll back down from the group, you'll see there's always going to be something. Tons of websites you can go and look out, and I'm sure you can find this information. So instead of having to go through through a Google search and don't know where you're going, go in a group and everything is reunited for you. So tonight I want to say I'm having a free beta group class. So if you join today, it's not too late. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern Central Time. So we have a Facebook room on the group. So which means that, and then you just enter the room to join us. So it's a 45-minute long group class, and it's about becoming a podcaster and gaining fan base, grow your audience, retain your audience, all type of things like this. So also what to choose for your next episode theme, what title should you use, or how to find the right subject or the right story to talk about, or how to make your episode irresistible. Kind of things like that. So I'm offering this for free, totally free. So it's tonight, so please don't miss out. I hope I see you there. Also, let's see what else we have. So yeah, I did it. The service. So if you go on the latest video on YouTube, you'll see I'm giving you all the updates on the service that are now being offered, and I got rid of some that were here and nobody were interested in it. So I really made it simple with just cutting down to only a few. So there's only a few services remaining on the website for you to choose from. And I'm talking about paying services. There's also some free service you can opt for these too. So it's up to you. You decide what you want to do. So now let's talk about why we do the things that we do, and let's dig into that. So why is that? Probably a reason behind certain things. We do it because it's sometimes a reminder of our childhood. We do it sometimes because it reminds us of somebody we used to hang out with, or maybe just a slight memory in our brain, a glimpse of something that brought us a lot of joy. We do it because it brings us power. We do it because it brings us more confidence. We do things because it brings us safety, it brings us money, it brings us strength, all type of feelings. Bring us sense of belonging, sense of integration, maybe a sense of being respected, or a sense of being desired, or a sense of being admired. All of those things that, if you combine them together and give the one human being all of the things that he needs in order to feel content and good and satisfied, and not having to look any further, and just be okay with himself, herself, and his or her life, and just and just not having to constantly feel like they need to do something. So for some people it doesn't work that way. They don't just get all those things at once, or just feel confident enough where they don't feel like they need to do anything and need to prove anything. So they're okay with themselves. So for those people, that's great, because they usually are pretty much in control of their life, and they not after, getting something that they don't have, or trying to be better than that other person that they envy, or I think those people are usually very open-minded and just very acceptable of others, and not non-judgmental most of the time, and just happy for the other people for them to succeed. So in order for you to be in this state of mind, you have to be content with yourself. And when you are, it doesn't matter if that other person has something that you may want, or looks better than you, or have a castle, or have a jeep, or have an helicopter, or have a mansion, or have the success, or have this bestseller and selling for a million, everywhere in the world. I mean, have all those things that you wish and you had, and then it doesn't matter anymore, because you are content, you are satisfied, so you don't feel like you need to, go and try to be like them or follow the pathway and do all of these things. So, and you won't have to question, what am I doing? Why am I doing the things that I do? So those people who actually have to ask this question will be the people who are not content with what they have, what they look like, or what they feel, what's going on around them, what their thoughts are maybe for the future, maybe their worries. They're not happy with any of these things. So they're going to need to build certain, bridges in different places. And they're going to have to do certain things to just get the things that they want. And sometimes they don't know specifically why they're doing that. So I don't know, let's give it an example. Why would somebody try to copy somebody else? Is just one example. Because they admire that person, or they want what that person have, or they think that by copying them they're gonna become that person, or they're gonna have the same thing that person have, or maybe they're doing it to show the other person that they can do it better than them, or that they can be better than them, or they can replace them somehow. I'm not sure. I will almost be like some actor trying to say that they became the actor. It's unrealistic, and I have seen that done many times. People trying to copy other people, and they're not sure why they're doing it. I don't think they're actually aware of why they're doing it. It's probably giving them a sense of belonging, a sense of power. Maybe during those times they're not themselves. So it's like acting, like in lots of actors' life. They have to play with these roles, and a lot of actors are so insecure. And we all know that sometimes the people who appear to be the least insecure are actually the most insecure people in the world. And you will never know. You will never know, because they have spent years and years and so much effort and work into hiding that phase, that side of them. So of course they're not going to let you know, but it's gonna harm them, and it's gonna chase after them, and it's going to explode one day, and it's going to be impossible for them to hide anymore. It might take 10 years, it might take 20, it might take 30, but